I was already like aggressive trying to get on him, so he caught me with a shot.
Was you hurt though? Was you like?
Hell no. I jumped on him. Like you know what I mean? I jumped on him. He was grabbing me from there. We ain't want no smoke from there.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people online, they, you know.
Matter of fact, take that back. I wound up catching his ass. That's when he started grabbing me.
Okay. Wait, is that what you showed him on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We got clips, but I don't want to make the fight.
Yeah, get you. All right, for sure. Listen, I mean, this one is definitely an interesting one because a lot of people, you know, when you're great, you get criticism. Some people say, yo, this is the first time he fighting a black fighter in this style. What do you think like as far as, do you do anything different or is the same shit, same walk in the park?
I mean, it depends on what's coming, you know what I mean? So
Gervonta Davis calls out Floyd Mayweather at a press conference, challenging his former mentor to a high-stakes showdown. Tension rises as Davis pushes for the blockbuster fight that fans have been dreaming of.
Think about the fighters who are fighting now. Can you give me your 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 when it comes to the lightweight? The lightweight, who you would put where?
Well, you got guys fighting between 130, 135, and 140. They stack, you know, around that area. So, I mean, as of right now,
skills that pay the bills.
Well, the two guys, well, the biggest puncher, I feel, at the 135 will probably be Gervonta Tank Davis. But the most skillful fighter at 135 will be
Floyd Mayweather has openly praised Shakur Stevenson, suggesting that Stevenson has more skill than Gervonta Tank Davis in the lightweight division at 135 pounds. This comparison has stirred debates within the boxing community, as both fighters have showcased incredible talent. While Mayweather's comments may have been intended to push Davis to improve, they also added a layer of rivalry between the two young stars.
This situation, what you mean?
Just a little situation that he put me in to, you know, make me lose. But he thought I was gonna lose. But
You talking about like a boxing match or?
Yeah, boxing match.
Ooh, if you don't mind. If you don't want to, it's fine.
Joseph Pedraza, my first world title. I was 16-0. I was 16-0. 16-0. And I was 21 at the time. And I haven't fought in like 7 or 8 months. And around that time, I wasn't making that much money. I probably was making like $10,000 a fight. So 6 months is crazy to not fight, you know. So when they came back and it was like, all right, you gotta fight. He was like, you gotta fight this fighter, which is Joseph Pedraza. If you don't fight him, you're not fighting. You're like sitting on a shelf. So I had to fight him. In the midst of all that happened, I got evicted. I had to sell my jewelry. So now, and remind you, I'm letting them boxers that you talking about, I'm putting them on.
Tank Davis shared his thoughts on his relationship with Floyd Mayweather, explaining how people can give you opportunities but often for their own benefit. He expressed that once someone is no longer useful, they get pushed aside. Davis admitted that he once admired certain individuals, but upon getting closer he realized they weren't who they claimed to be, leaving him disappointed. Choosing to pave his own path, he made it clear that he would do things on his own terms. Davis also revealed that he was placed in a no-win situation by Mayweather, but despite the odds, he still managed to come.
The same thing maybe because, you know, he's too close to Floyd. Floyd's like, you know, no, I'm the best. No, now it's no longer Floyd's time. It's Tank's time now. He's the best. He's done well. He's powerful. He's all this. You gotta take a step back a little bit. But for Floyd, I don't know if he knows how to do that. I already got people on Instagram saying, why you hate Floyd so much? Why you hate Floyd? I don't hate Floyd. The whole family, I'm cool with the whole family. Well, I was cool with Roger, Jeff, his father, his mother, his sisters, all of them. Like we could hang out, everything. So it's like, I'm not hating on Floyd. You know what I'm saying? I just try to keep it a buck, 100 of how really feel, but maybe it comes off that way sometimes. But no, I don't hate Floyd. I'm happy for Floyd. You know, he's accomplished so much, and he believed in himself to accomplish all these different things, to be great, to dare to be great. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of him. I'm proud that the brother, you know, went all the way to the top of the mountain and won. But now, Floyd, it's time for somebody else to win. You won.
Shane Mosley stated that Floyd Mayweather's time has passed and that it is now Tank Davis's era to shine. He emphasized that the sport moves forward and that Davis has proven himself as the new face of boxing with his power, skill, and dominance in the ring.
Has the time come, gotta ask you this, has the time come for Tank Davis to take control of his own career and leave Mayweather Promotions?
It don't necessarily have to be leave Mayweather Promotions. It's about just becoming that man, handle your own, you know, responsibility, your own priorities. So I feel as though it's my career, so I feel as though I need to be the one to control my career. You know what I mean? So, and it's time. You know what I mean? Everybody don't need to, you know, have them training wheels on them forever. You know what I mean? It's time to, you know, ride their own bike without training wheels.
So this is your last fight with Mayweather Promotions?
Yes, sir.
What'd you think? I know Floyd had responded. He said, I will always love Tank. I look at him as a son. He's got to do what's best for him. I feel like I've done a good job with him thus far, building him, putting him in good fights, great fights. He's steady growing, he's steady learning, but I'm proud of it. What'd you think of his response?
I feel as though the feelings is mutual. You know what I mean? It's nothing bad against, I have bad blood with Mayweather Promotion. I'm definitely appreciative that, you know, what they've done for me over the years. And it's no love lost. You know what I mean? It's just time for me to grow up and be my own, you know, my own man.
There are a number of people who would say, I think that they've somewhat coddled him and protected him from bigger fights. What do you think about that?
I don't think so. Because it's like, who fighting each other? It ain't like I'm just the only one not fighting nobody. Y'all not fighting nobody either. It just, they wanna rush into, I don't know.
Gervonta Davis's decision to leave Mayweather Promotions was fueled by his desire to take full control of his career. He expressed the need to manage his own responsibilities and make independent choices, emphasizing that it was time to ride his own bike without training wheels. This marked his transition from a protege under Mayweather's guidance to a self-sufficient force in the boxing world. Tension grew between Mayweather and Davis, with reports suggesting that Mayweather's mentorship style was often disrespectful and controlling. Davis felt undermined by Mayweather's actions, which he saw as an assertion of power rather than genuine guidance.
35 is a damn good fight because both of them got great IQ, speed, stuff like that. But I'm gonna tell you this though, Floyd wins. Let me tell you why. Floyd got a great ass chin. Floyd is a killer, and he may be twice the speed of Tank. People forget how fast Floyd was. Floyd hand speed would rival Sugar Ray Leonard. Remember Pretty Boy? How he'll be like, his arms will be out here, and he'll be just dependent on this reflex. And bam, bam. Yo, I thought about that 2 weeks ago, and I was watching Tank, and I looked at Floyd, and I said, Floyd to beat me.
Boxing analyst Chiz the Adult weighed in on the hypothetical fight between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis at 135 Alphas. He argued that while Davis is a powerhouse, Mayweather's experience, resilience, and superior boxing IQ would likely give him the edge. This perspective adds depth to the ongoing discussion about what a fight between the mentor and his former student would look like.
A new deal, 7-fight deal, which is music to the ears of many boxing fans. Get to see you in action for several more years. What type of names are we talking about on those 7 names?
Whoever you name, they could be in it.
If I name some fighters, can you say yes or no?
Yep.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yep.
Ryan Garcia.
Yep.
Devin Haney.
Yep.
Isaac Cruz.
Yeah, but there's 2 people I already beat already, but yeah.
Errol Spence.
Outside the ring.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah. Yeah, September, November.
Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah.
Out of all of those guys, who do you think is the most difficult opponent for you?
Floyd Mayweather.
When asked about his future opponents, Gervonta Davis did not hesitate to express his interest in fighting Floyd Mayweather. He acknowledged that facing Mayweather would be his toughest challenge yet, while also highlighting the respect he still has for his former mentor's skills. His statement reflects both his confidence and his willingness to test himself against the best, even if it means stepping into the ring with someone who once guided his career.
Would you fight Floyd in his prime? Like if you were to fight Floyd in
Don't
his prime,
fight him.
if you guys were both in the...
Don't fight him. I wouldn't fight him. I mean, Floyd was good. He was top tier. I mean, me, I feel as though I could compete with any top fighter. I'm not saying me going at Floyd, but I'm saying like I feel as though my skills, and not to take nothing from Floyd, but I feel like my skills can compete with anybody that ever laced up a boxing glove.
You're crazy to watch, bro. Like,
yeah.
You hit like a fucking train.
Gervonta Davis has never lacked confidence, asserting that he can compete with and defeat anyone in the ring, including Floyd Mayweather. His unwavering belief in his training, experience, and natural talent has positioned him as a formidable contender in the boxing world.
Question continues to get raised. What if Gervonta Tank Davis, 30 wins, no losses, no draws, 28 wins by way of knockout, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach, faced off against legendary, iconic, retired Hall of Fame superstar boxer, 5-division world champion, pound-for-pound former king, pay-per-view king, Floyd Mayweather Jr., who is also Gervonta Tank Davis's mentor. Floyd Mayweather retired, 50 wins, no loss, no draw, 27 wins by way of knockout. But he's 47 years of age. But he is 5'8" with a 72-inch arm reach. Orthodox fighter who at times would give you looks at southpaw. Gervonta Tank Davis is a natural southpaw. What if 47-year-old...
While Floyd Mayweather is celebrated as a legendary pound-for-pound champion, discussions about his age have surfaced in talks about potential comebacks.
What do you think about Floyd talking about greater than Ali?
He's very delusional. He can't listen. If he was anywhere near that realm of greater than Ali, he'd be able to take his kids to school by himself.
There you go.
Okay, he can't take his kid to school by himself. And he's talking about he's great. Greatness is not guarding yourself from the people. Greatness is being accepted by the people. He can't take his kids alone to school by himself. He's a little scared man. He's a very small, scared man.
2015, former heavyweight champion Mike Tyson openly criticized Floyd Mayweather, calling him delusional for claiming he was superior to Muhammad Ali. Tyson strongly disagreed with Mayweather's self-assessment, stating that it reflected a lack of respect for boxing legends. His remarks highlighted the ongoing tension between Mayweather and other boxing greats who questioned his claim as the best ever. Since retiring, Floyd Mayweather has dedicated much of his time to mentoring young fighters, including Gervonta Davis. He has emphasized his commitment to guiding the next generation, sharing his extensive knowledge and experience. However, a major point of conflict arose when Mayweather started training fighters who were set to face Davis in the ring.
When I say certain things, they say, oh, he's hating. There's no different from when I talked about the thing with Gervonta, for instance. When I said that I need all fighters, I said I need all the young fighters that's making money in the sport of boxing. What I need you guys to do is do this. Whether it's Chrome Heart, Gucci, Louis, Mercedes, we need to take our money and invest in real estate so that we can live that same great life when our careers are over. So I guess that he took it as, I guess he's the only one that wears Chrome Heart. He's the only one that wears Gucci. He's the only one that wears Louis Vuitton. He's the only one that drives a Mercedes. And last time I checked, we got fighters all around the world that wear top flight clothes that make.
In response to accusations of betrayal, Floyd Mayweather defended himself, stating that his goal was to offer advice to all young fighters, not just Gervonta Davis. He explained that he wanted to see all fighters achieve financial success and longevity in their careers.
I had worked with Floyd, right? And he said, you got the speed and the power to be a world champ. What did that do for your confidence? Because you hearing that from, I mean, you can hear that from anybody, but Floyd is Floyd, you know what I'm saying? So what did that do for your confidence?
It was just motivation, you know, because at that time too, man, I wasn't even like IQ-wise, you know. I ain't had that IQ that I got now, you know what I mean? So at that point, I was just really going off natural athleticism. So for him to tell me at that time, you know, I just got to getting deeper in my bag, trying to understand the game.
Did it make you go like that much harder? Or were you already training hard to even be in the gym before you was already training hard?
Yeah, I always been like a workhorse, you know.
And anything you did?
I wouldn't, like in the beginning, like wrestling and football, like it was kind of more like just I was gifted, you know what I mean? So I kind of used to half-ass that a little bit, you know? But boxing, you can't half-ass boxing. You gotta, if you do, you ain't gonna get to where you need to get to.
Yeah, the thing about boxing too is like, it's not like basketball where you gotta depend on people. It's not like football. Like the work that you put in reflects directly with your results.
For sure.
So like even when we came in here and I see you dripping sweat and I see you on the pad, I'm like, he's putting in that work. Like people don't even know the amount of hours that y'all put into this.
It's all on you.
Yeah.
We ain't got no backup. We got a bad day, whatever. We ain't got nobody to come.
The situation escalated when Mayweather was seen coaching Frank Martin, an upcoming opponent of Gervonta Davis. Mayweather shared insights and strategies with Martin, which Davis took as a direct betrayal of their mentor-protege relationship.
He the one told Frank that I was running at 5 o'clock, I mean 7 o'clock in the morning, Friday. He told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. But I knew for sure that wasn't gonna be enough to beat me. It's cool. It's all right. You know? I don't really think too much of it. He's not gonna hurt me. You know what I mean? So it's good to be with him than be cool with him because he can do some crazy stuff. He'll picture him.
Feeling deeply hurt by these events, Gervonta Davis publicly declared that he no longer wanted any association with Floyd Mayweather. His emotional response highlighted the personal impact of their professional disagreements and reinforced his commitment to building his own career without relying on his former mentor.
The thing I want to touch on is the Floyd situation. You know, Floyd is Floyd. That's like I say, Tank is Tank, man. But at the end of the day, you know, the man is chasing greatness. And you should be supporting that. And I always tell you that. You should be supporting that, you know. It's a rocky road that we said what's going on. Just pay attention, man. The story is going to reveal itself, you know. But again, that's how you burn bridges. Somebody said, they say the true colors of a person is coming out, man. Cause they can't stand it, you know. Calm is I don't like using that word calm, you know, but our Lord knows. He knows. He knows. He knows.
Calvin Ford, Gervonta Davis's longtime trainer, weighed in on the situation, criticizing Mayweather's controlling nature. Ford argued that Mayweather should have supported Davis's independence and been proud of his achievements, instead of creating unnecessary tension that ultimately fractured their relationship.
Floyd left Bob Arum. It's good for them to do it and become their own boss. And then if another guy does it, it's not good for the sport. He's disloyal. And what's wrong with Tank saying he want to be his own boss? And honestly, I've been there. The relationship between them two is very toxic. It's a toxic relationship. It's up and down and up and down. And I'm not going to elaborate to everything that I know, but it's a very toxic relationship. And that's why when I tweet stuff, I don't tweet often, but when I tweet, I may fire off 50 tweets in the day. And that's why when I tweeted certain things about the relationship, Tank retweeted it because he knows. Like, I'm not just gonna say what it is. It's a very toxic relationship. It's back and forth. And I think it will serve him best to go and be.
Since parting ways with Mayweather Promotions, Gervonta Davis has reached new heights in his career, earning widespread recognition for his skills and accomplishments. His decision to take control of his own career has proven to be a success, allowing him to secure major fights and establish himself as one of boxing's top stars. No longer in Mayweather's shadow, Davis has built his own legacy, proving that his talent speaks for itself. Fans now admire him for his knockout power, speed, and resilience, not just as a product of Mayweather Promotions. His post-Mayweather success has solidified his place in boxing history, showing that breaking away from his former mentor was the right choice for both his career and personal growth. That's all for today's video. Stay tuned for more updates. See you next time.